Yo, what's going on, people? We're back again with another coaching career episode. And if y'all watched the last episode, y'all saw that we took on Georgia. Absolutely tough game. And we have another SEC opponent here in Auburn. So let's let's jump into it. All right. It looks like we are starting off with the ball. UCLA and Notre Dame are playing right now, so hopefully by the end of this game, we will find out who we are playing. If not, have an idea of who we're kind of playing. As Larry Booth over the middle catches it for a huge first down. And like I said, I'm very confident in Heisman Trophy winner DeMarcus Davis and pretty much this team as a whole. Ofele Ashlock with a nice catch of 7. As we do have Johnny Thompson Jr. back at full health after pretty much missing all of the second half of last week's game. She was a huge pass catcher for us. And the defense ran a weird play. I don't know what Auburn's defense coordinator was thinking, as Jackson Harris's waltzes in for an easy touchdown. And it looks like Auburn did not score. So if we capitalize off this, I feel like we have all the confidence in the world. But Auburn's pass rush got there this time. So tough situation to be in right there for DeMarcus Davis, as they're sending 4 again, but he hits Jackson Harris, who picks up 6. And Jackson Harris and Pofele Ashlock have been huge, not to mention the tight end Larry Booth, who's also closing in on getting an 1,000-yard receiving year, as Pofele Ashlock is coming across the middle, and he runs past midfield and is down at the 46-yard line. And DeMarcus Davis is wasting no time trying to drive this team down the field. And Brian Jackson, like, continuing where he left off from last week. DeMarcus Davis knew that guy could not keep up with Jackson Harris. Unfortunately, didn't lead him enough. If he would have led him enough, Jackson Harris probably would have scored with his speed. But it's okay. We picked up the first down. We're driving. Auburn's defensive line just manhandles our offensive line right there. It's okay. We know what's bound to happen. We're the underdogs. Remember, we're not even supposed to be. Fele Ashlock picks up a nice chunk there, makes it 3rd and short. 3rd and manageable, whatever you want to call that. I call 5 kind of like short. Oh, Davis gets hit as he throws. Was looking for, I believe, number 8. Our kicker kicks it. It's up and good. We're going to take a 10-point lead over Auburn. And Auburn scored quickly that drive. We know Auburn has the better high-caliber recruits, but we have more heart, as Larry Booth comes down with it. And DeMarcus Davis has not been looking bad besides the 2 picks last week. Unfortunately, it was mainly... And DeMarcus Davis gets sacked and is picked up, scooped, and scored. Auburn takes it in, as now we are down. We have 49 seconds left in this first quarter. Not a make-or-break drive here, but still be nice to come away with some points. As Johnny Thompson Jr. gets no blocking on the screen pass, and it goes for -4 yards. And Johnny Thompson Jr., so reliable in the passing game, comes down with a nice catch. After losing 4 yards, and UCLA is up 7-0. As they're still in the first quarter. And nice catch by Titus. So Marcus Davis is looking solid right now as a passer. He hasn't had the need to use his legs until right now. He gets down, tackled down. For a nice little run there, getting past midfield. And Larry Booth is wide open. And he picks up a bunch of yards going down at the 14-yard line. It's DeMarcus Davis is... See that they dropped the defensive lineman back into coverage. And he gets out of bounds, taking a hit, but gets right back up. He knows this team needs him. This is the biggest game of his career. And a lot of other members of this Hawaii football team. As Brian Jackson runs and he uses his power and picks up the first down. Mr. Marcus Davis is looking. Boom, hits Johnny Thompson in the slot. And we take the lead back. But just like that, Auburn scores to regain the lead. We knew this was going to be a shootout. Fele Ashlock coming back to that football. He picks up the first down. And we know we don't need huge chunk plays every play, but that just seems to be what we are getting here. Except for right there where we lose a yard. But even when we lose a yard, it feels like after we lose a yard, we gain like 15. So, speaking of that, Fele Ashlock picks up about 20. As now, DeMarcus Davis is now over 200 yards throwing. DeMarcus Davis gets sacked. Sacked by Jordan Crawford. They're doubling Pafele Ashlock. And that's going to leave Larry Booth over the middle. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards. Make this third down more manageable. He has 4 catches for 60 yards. And I believe that puts him over 1,000 yards on the year. And DeMarcus Davis can't escape. We're going to have to punt this ball away. But we have some trickery up our sleeve. And Crook just missed the throw. And they scored before half. And that puts us in a bad position now. Where we did not pick up that fake punt. They scored off of it. The turnovers on downs. So now we really need to get some chunk plays now. This is where we need the chunk plays. And Jackson Harris gets it, and he gets out of bounds as Upchurch is hurt. Oh! He can't hang on to that football. That would have been very, very huge if he hung on to that football. And he just threw that over his head. I don't know what he was doing there. Brian Jackson in motion. Jackson Harris. Oh, man. Gets him well in very good scoring range. And DeMarcus Davis is using his legs. He fumbles. And Auburn picks it up. And it's a touchback. And now it looks like Auburn is going to run away with this football game. Our defense can't get a stop. Oh, Titus needs to come down with that football, man. The senior needs to know that this is the biggest game of his life right now. And Once again, man, nobody's getting open for DeMarcus, and he's having to take these contested throw. And Ashlock catches it, and they mark it, and they give him a first down, which is huge. I mean, we're down, but not out. Like, we do have some optimism, but as Larry Booth and DeMarcus Davis are not on target, and DeMarcus Davis has been missing throws that we know he can very well make. Nice run there by Johnny, though. But we know that DeMarcus Davis is missing some of these easy throws that we all know he can make, that he's made all season long. Titus drops it, dude, and Titus has been such an underwhelming wide receiver this year that it's not even funny. We brought him in, and Jackson Harris doesn't pick up the first down, and they're going to score again. And I just think this game is a wrap. Our defense is gassed. They're giving up touchdown after touchdown now. And DeMarcus Davis is getting beat up, and his confidence is slowly diminishing. But speaking about Titus, you know, is in the portal. You know, coming in from UCLA, who is honestly winning to go play in the national championship game, and it's looking more and more likely that they're going to be playing Auburn. He was a part of last year's roster, and he decided to transfer out and thought he was going to get a bigger role here at Hawaii, and it just hasn't worked out. And unfortunately, the senior wide receiver couldn't raise his draft stock or prove to really anybody that he's a valuable NFL caliber prospect, really. Especially, and DeMarcus Davis throws another pick. And it's 49-17. If we don't score on this drive, I'm officially calling it a wrap, and we'll just super sim. And Jackson Harris catches that ball. What a throw and what a catch. Better catch there by Jackson Harris. We know we got to kind of score quick as Larry Booth making plays. All right. And DeMarcus Davis is trying to escape the pressure, trying to keep his eyes down the field. I don't know. Larry Booth can't hold on to it. And this is a much needed, huge fourth down attempt. Jackson Harris catches it, and he keeps our hope alive for now. As Pefele Ashlock catches it, we score. We do get a stop on defense. We're only down by 25 points. DeMarcus Davis running, and he picks up 5. DeMarcus Davis is trying to hurry everybody up because he knows that they need to score quick, being down multiple possessions. And he takes another shot. Just how many of those shots can he take before he's just done? And Titus hangs on to that football, brings it the biggest catch of his life. Because if that goes to fourth down, who knows? Larry Booth with the catch. DeMarcus Davis is on a roll right now. Titus drops that, but DeMarcus is a little upset with himself. He knows the clock is stopped now, though. They're bringing their little West. Well, and that's picked. The corner or safety read him like a book, and I think that's going to do it. Oh man, I feel like this squad is definitely pieces away. But unfortunately, who knows if I'm going to be here for those pieces. DeMarcus Davis is delivering strike after strike, trying to keep us alive. Jackson Harris is having a great, amazing day. As he drops that ball, but he's over 200 yards. You can't even blame him. Mekhi Lemon had the most receptions, but Jackson Harris had the most yards. Looks like he's going to add to it. Yes, DeMarcus Davis knows that this game is over. He's just trying to pad his stats and make himself look better, let's be completely honest. As he throws that ball, hits the turf, and we have a crucial 4th down and 5. We pick this up, we might have a little bit of a sliver of hope. Jackson Harris catches the ball. Jackson Harris has been this team's hero all season long. When they needed the big catch, big moment, it's been Jackson Harris. DeMarcus Davis is using his legs. He gets down at the 3. And more importantly, it does stop the clock. And he doesn't get in, so the clock is still rolling. Marcus Davis hikes the ball quick. And saw nobody as he's gotten hit. Sacked 5 times. And he gets hit as he throws. There's just nothing you can do. Our offensive line just got manhandled today. And wow, what a play there. DeMarcus Davis looked very unexperienced and very hopeless today, as Auburn was the better team. Jackson Harris, best wide receiver in football, set the record and the career Mountain West record. And DeMarcus Davis set the national single season passing record. So unfortunately, we did fall to Auburn, and our Cinderella run is now over. Next episode will be the whole off season and everything like I did for the last off season, and I'll catch y'all in that episode. Kaycee out. Peace.